On the basis, it should be more about saying, hey, even though I can get a prompt here, am I trying to improvise my vocabulary there and text to correct word? I can use it as a little shaper kind of thing, but not the complete content. So digitally, we are looking at people who can think or have attention to detail, who can go deep into it, understand how, and come out with saying that, hey, I can create this with just seeing a frame. I can create a app of interest. It's not about saying that, okay, I completely take that and do some customization or special modification. So today, everyone are forced to use AI. Even the organization, right? Starting from a housekeeping team is also saying that we want to use AI. The functionality is something that the owner has said, okay, fine, everyone should use AI, everyone is using it. Right? What the purpose was, right? So the need is that if you understand the attention to detail of what you are doing, what you are trying to bring out from that, right? If you are able to answer that particular piece, right? And what you are having in your hand, you are able to use it in the right way, then things are different. Okay. So when you started like in 2019, when we started out saying using a chat everyone started getting new. Today, too many such persons there where everyone has started using it. And the companies are forced to use their own chat. The point is that where are we heading? Well, who's going to be the users for it? Everyone has become a producer of it, who's going to be the user of it? So the point goes back to that how you can be more detailed to the purpose of it. And then if you identify this is what I'm trying to do, the outcome is this, right? If you're able to identify that, then you have a better product asset, or someone who's approaching digitally can also be able to understand it better.
Okay. Thank you so much, Vijana. It's about how you look at holistically and not just. If I were to put this on to you, there are two tech skills or three tech skills that are non-negotiable. We heard about agility, adaptability, communication, entrepreneurial mindset, and so on and so forth from a software aspect. We heard from Vijay as well. To you, what are those skills from a tech perspective that are really non-negotiable? You might do your MBA, you might do your engineering, you might be whatever circuit branch that you're from. But these are two that you will not compromise. That is the need for the future.
So when I talk towards the tech and related to the PCC corporate companies, right, which is non-negotiable is right, you have your basics, you have your curriculum, etc. But now what we are doing is we are customizing the curriculum with the curriculum. For example, we have a site in Bangalore which predominantly is for the software apps. So MATLAB skills, and multimedia. So these are the skills which is non-negotiable for me, and basic mechanical is mandatory when on something. And of course, we take from electricity, electronics, etc. But of course, the willingness for the mechanical skills and the collaboration, upskilling mentality from the students is what non-negotiable for it. And periodically, you have to upskill. That is one of the non-negotiable skill what we look for. For example, we bring the students to different skills, like it could be, from the mechanical, mechatronics. What happens once they hit the corporate, right? We have the beautiful step-up program. On the day it starts like, ma'am, I'm in GP background, or would be in EV system, but still I want to go to mechanical because my friend is settled there and my neighbor says that their job is secure over there. So these stories, apart from the students, I would follow here for the teachers because our teacher facilities here. We all are focusing on the people who are in the cities, I come for a good brand of academics, I will teach in the tier 1 colleges, etc. But what is happening for a rural student? Have you ever thought about it? Like, we have from the Zoho who are saying, like, the students are very fabulous, Are we a career counselors for them? No. For example, for the parents of the rural students, so they know after my kid is like 10th pass, what is the competencies or the skills he or she should have to go for a +2 or a BE mechanical. So these kind of awareness and the mentality of a behavioral competencies which is managed. And this flexibility is we can't negotiate at any cost. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Bhargavi. And it's also saying that, look, even within our HR fraternity we talk about it, right? It's not about not knowing AI, but if someone doesn't know AI, someone else will take that job, right? It's all about knowing and aware. You might not be a prompt engineer, like what Vijay talked about. You don't have to write code, you don't have to write LLMs, you don't have to write SLMs or NLPs. But as long as you are aware of all of these, I think that's another skill that all of us should move on. I'm going to slightly change the direction onto Charles. or to you, Charles, because I mean, most of us hire from university above, you hire from our university below as well. Given that scenario, how do you bridge, how do you think internships, for example, or micro-credentialing, right? How do you think these are changing the world for you when you hire from rural and semi-urban universities or schools and bring them up to, to Zoho and kind of change their paradigm? One example you already quoted, but if you can add pieces of it, because in today's world, it is all about micro-credentialing. Everybody is getting into, am I a certified AI, am I a certified LLM guy, prompt engineer, or any of those micro-credentials that's coming up. So, what are your thoughts on this?
Okay, I have a flashback memory about 21 years back when I joined my first company. They hired me as an apprentice, right? Stipendary General Trainee. SGT was my title in the HR department. And I was doing my HR role, number one. Parallelly, there was a other bunch of folks who have been hired from the so-called institution which starts with the letter I. Right? And those guys used to get 50,000, 70,000 per month, wherein, having done 5 years of my college, from 175th-year-old celebration, where I had from one of the prestigious institutions, I've been paid 7,000 stipend only. Right? And this is the challenge which we have for each one of us in our organization, in our country. In Tamil they say, இதுதான் இந்த நாட்டின் சாபக்கேடு. Equity, equality, without any discrimination, will figure out its way and build an empire, an organization like Zoho, I would say. Right? And today, 2025, our tagline goes like this: it takes time to build an empire. Right? Having said, today when I look back, whatever I missed during that initial 4-5 years of my journey, touch wood, God has blessed me multiple times, and today wherever I am, I'm happy. And whatever I missed, I was able to get it through the journey. The lesson what I have learned is, whether it's small or big, organization, role, salary, career path and so on, start where you are passionate about, without looking anything in front of you with regard to rewards or money and so on. Of course, money is important. So how it works for us?